Obviously, the way this situation has unfolded has been unfortunate. We will continue to work hard to make sure that young people get the opportunities to serve their country, but it will no longer be with the organization We.
Thank you. Next question, Operator.
Thank you, merci. Next question, John Paul Tasker, CBC News. Line open.
Good morning, Prime Minister. Yes, a number of people in the charitable sector have questioned your assertion that We was the only group with the nationwide reach to distribute these grants to students, and some have said that's just simply not true. Do you stand by that statement, or do you think now that other options should have been considered for this program?
Well, we are going to be moving forward with government itself delivering directly these grants. Certainly there are certain things that we will not be able to do as government delivers this program directly. Reaching out to actively search and pull in volunteers was something that the We organization could do because of its extensive network and practice, as well as support in training and onboarding volunteers so that smaller organizations, for example, could ensure that we're giving the best possible experience to Canadians. That was something that We was ready to do, that government isn't necessarily best positioned to do, but we're going to continue to work with partners across the country and within government to make sure that these young people who've been stepping up right across the country at a time of COVID, but year in, year out, to try and contribute to the well-being of their community and their country, continue to get those opportunities to make a difference in their communities. All my life, I have been involved in supporting young people, in encouraging young people's implication. My chairing of the board of Katimavik, Canada's once a national youth service organization, was part of what brought me into politics. And as a young MP, my role was consistently to be that of youth critic. So I will continue to stay active in empowering young people and giving them the opportunities to be leaders of today, not just leaders of tomorrow. I will continue to work with a range of organizations to support them in what they do. As for We, I think the organization is going to take some time to reflect on its next steps and how exactly it responds to this situation. But I will always be there to support young people, as I'm sure will be my family. I think, first of all, the decision taken by We this morning to withdraw from this work with the government is one that we support. Secondly, obviously this situation unfolded in a way that is truly unfortunate, because one of the things that ends up happening with this is that young people won't maybe have the same kind of access to programs that we would have. We will continue to work very hard, and we need to reflect carefully on what exactly went wrong and how we can make sure that we're doing a better job of supporting young people in the coming months and years. Certainly the work that we're doing will continue for young people, but it'll continue in a slightly different way. But I still want to encourage young people who want to help out, who want to serve in their community, to step up, to sign up on the website, and to take advantage of the many, many opportunities that government and other organizations will be working on to make sure that young people are at the heart of the recovery and the fight against this pandemic.
Contract.
I think one of the things that has been clear is that for years I have been deeply involved in a range of organizations and events that support young people. I've been youth critic since I first got elected by my party back in 2008. I was Minister of Youth until I handed it over last year to Minister Bardish Chagger, who's doing an extraordinary job. And we're going to continue as a government making sure that there are opportunities for young people to be at the heart of the recovery through this pandemic, of the fight against this pandemic. Obviously, there are things to reflect on, there are ways to do it better, but that core principle of being a government that is there to support young people and to work with partners across the country to make sure that young people are able to get the opportunities, the experience, and the service to their country at this time is continuing to be extremely important. We knew from the beginning that because of work that has been ongoing between this government and we, that this was a decision that needed to be made by our professional public service. They made the decision in a transparent and open way, in a rigorous way, to ensure that we had the right partnerships to move forward on this opportunity for young people. We're going to continue to work to make sure that young people have the opportunities they need right across the country.